Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. So I'm going to change things up. I'm going to do things a little bit different. Obviously I have the Neo review, which was all written out and all like thought out and everything. This is going to be more off the cuff. I have a lot of games on my backlog that I really wanted to complete, and recently I decided that I'm going to make a list of all the games I want to beat, and I'm going to beat them, and I'm going to really try and do it because I have such a long backlog, and there's games I want to rebeat and all this stuff. Anyway, the whole point of this is introducing what I'm going to be doing here on this channel, along with edited videos from my streams, which you can follow me at twitch.tv/LiamTheDM. I'm going to have these reviews, and every time I beat a game, I'm going to put a review, just kind of to put my thoughts out there on the game I just recently beat. The game I recently beat, as you can see from the gameplay, which gameplay is from my stream, is Assassin's Creed 1. Now, I have played almost every Assassin's Creed. I've beaten almost every Assassin's Creed. My history with the games is really weird because I started with the first one back probably 2007, 2008. Not right when it came out, but whenever I got an Xbox, and I hated it. I did not like it. I thought it was boring and repetitive, and so I just moved on from it. Then years later, when I got the PlayStation 4, I was looking at games and I said, oh, okay, I'll get Black Flag. I got Black Flag and I really liked it. I never beat it because the PS4 was so new, so many things were kind of coming out, and I was just focusing on other games. And that was it. That was really it for a really, really long time until I had seen people talk about Assassin's Creed Odyssey a lot. And eventually I decided that I was going to try it. It was so cheap. I mean, if you have PlayStation Store or Xbox or whatever, you know these games go on sale so often, and this was a crazy cheap game for everything, for the gold edition or whatever. It came with Assassin's Creed 3, which I may have played. I don't remember. I may have played, but long story short, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is the one that I started with. Ironically, how people hate it, it is the one that kind of got me really into the series. And for a long time, I kept saying, oh, I only like the RPG ones because it was very similar to the kind of games that I like, open world, RPG. It wasn't the counter kind of Arkham-style combat or however you want to say. It was more hands-on. But then I got the Ezio collection because I had really gotten into Origins, and I was like, well, okay, I like Origins, I like Odyssey, and Valhalla hadn't come out yet, so I was like, well, you know, my brother got me the Ezio collection for Christmas one year, and once I started the Ezio collection, once I started Assassin's Creed 2, it all changed. I fell in love with the series. I realized, man, I love this series, and it must have just been the first game. But when coming back to all this, I kept thinking about going back to Assassin's Creed 1, and I was like, maybe I was wrong, maybe it just wasn't for me. So I played Assassin's Creed 1, and just recently I beat Assassin's Creed 1, the first time I ever beaten the game, and I will say I was not wrong. This game is not good. There's no real way of going about it. This game, there are a few things that are fun in it, and I think that it definitely set up a series that is fun and that I do enjoy, but this game was not fun for me. It had so many issues and so many, like, the story, the part that I hated the most when I had first played it back when it came out, the Desmond stuff, which I thought was, oh my god, you can't skip this, it's so long, really wasn't the worst part anymore. Once I got into the game, the game just, it thinks that it's easing you into feeling more like an assassin, but honestly, it just seems to ease you into just so many situations that I think just get more and more annoying to deal with. And kind of what I mean by that is, when I first started playing the game, the more you play the game, the more they recognize you in the streets. And it had gotten to the point where I couldn't do anything without alerting the guards, and they go in full blast. And it's just the most annoying sequence of trying to get away because the parkour is not as it's not as well made in this one. Which I'm not gonna harp on the game for old mechanics and stuff like that because it is an old game from 2007. So I'm not shitting on the game for that, but I am saying that the fact that I'm walking through the streets and some bum pushes me and that makes me fall, and once I fall it alerts 10,000 guards, and just trying to get to a safe zone is like a 30-minute thing. At the end of the game, by the time I had reached the near end of the game, I was just letting guards kill me so I would respawn and be able to start a mission over again, instead of running around the whole place, finally finding a hiding spot, then making one mistake and having it all start again. I think that a lot of people probably like this game because of how much it wants you to be an assassin, but my issue is that it's just not quite there for that. Another issue I had with the game is the ending, which I'm not going to spoil the ending. I see really no point in spoiling it. If you're watching this video, either you've never played the game before or you already know what happens. I'm just going to say the ending is so abrupt. It was laughable. The game just ends, and I can't imagine playing this back in 2007 and then having this happen and being like, what the hell was that? There are things I liked. I mean, the combat is still fun. It is very simple, but it's fun. I think there's a lot that goes into it. The story was interesting. Definitely not my favorite of them. I think Altair is just kind of boring, but I will say it picked up in the end, as I think most of the Assassin's Creed games tend to do. They tend to start kind of slow and then they pick up in the end. But, you know, I'm not going to go too long. I've already gone about 6-7 minutes. I just wanted to put that out here. So this is kind of how I'm going to do things from now on. The next game I'm working on completing beating, not completing. I'm not the completionist. I hate the completionist. Just kidding. He's okay. The next game I'm going to play is Yakuza 3. Now, I've played Yakuza 1, Yakuza 2, and Yakuza 6. But with the announcement of Yakuza Like a Dragon Ishin, Like a Dragon 8, and of course the next title that will be continuing 8, and then whatever the new Kiryu game is. Anyway, long story short, there's a lot of games coming out next year that I really want to play, and so I want to get caught up on that story. So I'm going to play Yakuza 3, 4, 5, replay 6. I want to play the Judgment games. I want to play 0. All the Assassin's Creed games are going to be on my list. Cyberpunk is on my list because I started it a while back. And now I'm starting it again, which I will be streaming at some points. But yeah, so that's really kind of what these reviews are going to be. Maybe I'll get more in depth. Maybe I'll try to have better points. This is probably a lot of rambling. But yeah, so go follow me at twitch.tv/LiamTheDM. You can, every Friday I'll be streaming, and what I do is I do a roulette, and the roulette is going to be random games. So that's fun. It's always a random game, and every hour it switches. And after that, I also have a wrestling show, GLW, which the first episode is on here. I've not uploaded the rest of the episodes. I don't know what I'm going to do when it comes to uploading them, but I will find a way to get them uploaded. They have copyrighted music, but it is, what's the word? I'm not planning on monetizing them, so I don't know really what the protocol of that is. It's just for fun. But yeah. Check out my videos, check out my streams. My friend Simeon Ian, this is kind of inspired by him. He's doing a 50-game challenge, so go check out his YouTube page, Simeon Ian. I will put the link in the bio of this. And yeah, check out his stream too. I'll put his link in there too. I just want to start kind of making more content for my YouTube channel. I want to start making more, having more streams. I love video games, and there's just so many coming out, and I just want to play them, and I want a reason to play them, and this, to me, is a great way of kind of cataloging all the games I've played, and we'll see where it goes. You know, we might, I'll probably do new games, I'll probably do older games. I'm going to try and do all these games from start, but there are certain games that I'm not restarting because they were just, I either remember what I was doing, or I'm not doing some things again. So, thanks for checking this video out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be posting here more often. I will be streaming at least once a week, hopefully 2-3 times a week. But yeah, thanks for checking it out, and see you guys later.